Had a nice simple breakfast of just some toast, jam, and some pour over coffee. And we're gonna head out to the port to try and figure out if I still have a boat. But if not, I found out that it is insanely cheap to just fly out of the Bari airport into Greece. And so I may do that and just get Patras as a whole and just fly in straight from Bari into Athens itself, which I wouldn't be super disappointed about because that means I would get into my location a little easier, a little sooner, a little faster, and honestly a little cheaper. So I'm gonna head to the port and be like, yo, if you ain't got me a boat, can I have my money back? So wish me luck. All right, so it seems that my ferry is leaving after their 48-hour strike, and so I should be okay to get on. I should be okay to get onto the boat tomorrow, or at least that is what my very bad Italian and their semi-bad English is my current understanding. Now, whether I get here tomorrow and they're like, nope, that's one thing, but at least currently my mind is at peace for a little while, and now I know where the port is and where the boat is and kind of where to go and how to do things, so that's good. So now we can just kind of go walk around Bari, take it slow and go see some stuff. This is definitely not a tourist town, or I guess it's on the up and up to become a tourist town. So there's not I don't know, the same level of attractions, but we're gonna go check out the lighthouse. That should be really cool, and go check out this castle. It's built in the late 1100s, so late 12th century or early 13th century. Can't exactly remember the dates, but we're gonna go check those out and smash a bunch of caffeine, and eat some more food and try to document it as long as we can and stay as dry as possible. So I will see you when we get to something cool. So it is Sunday, and they have a full service happening behind or inside. It appeared that there were several other people in there documenting the experience as well, so I don't feel just entirely disrespectful. So I guess, that's good. And just a quick, explanation. This is purely for educational and documentary purposes. I am not Catholic. I don't really subscribe to any to any of the big three religions. However, I am absolutely fascinated and very interested in religion. Though I am not religious. I know that may sound a little contradictory, but if this was a mosque, I would go in just the same. If this was a synagogue, I would go in just the same. I find it very fascinating, and it's ceremonial, and obviously, and usually anyway, it's very beautiful, and it's a very just calming feeling. They are intended to do this. So it's just nice to go in, pop in and look. And this is the outside. This is Basilica Pontifico San Nicolo. It is the largest Catholic church in Bari. It is definitely a place to check out. I wish I could gone in and gotten some more footage of the actual murals on the roofs or on the ceiling. Super well done. I'm always so fascinated and so awestruck at the artwork that is in these churches, in these basilicas, in these cathedrals or basilicas, because they're always so well crafted. Obviously, they're meant to show respect to the greatest power in the universe, and so it makes sense that it's done very well. And I just love that. I love that so much. I wish we had not necessarily religious articles, but I wish we could take the time to decorate our buildings in such a way, because they are truly beautiful and they're so worth seeing, even if you're not religious or Catholic. So here behind me is the Adriatic Sea. Super cool. And so this is Bari's a coast town. The weather isn't exactly optimal for the beach. However, I can definitely see with a little sunshine how you could spend every waking hour on the beach up here. It's a lot more, it's a lot rockier of a beach, instead of like the sandy beaches that we have in the southern United States, and other, I guess, regions of the United States, that part of the hemisphere. But yeah, it's definitely a lot rockier of a coastline. However, I just love water, I guess. These giant crashing waves. There's some kind of peacefulness to it. Once again, that just rhythmic kind of beating feeling in your bones. It's very much here as well. And they have their wave break. Like I said, I have loved Bari. I haven't been here for all too long, but this is my kind of city. I don't know what it is about it. It's the perfect blend of very old and modern. The people have been super nice, just the random strangers, as well as all the staff and the places that I've gone to, been very helpful. English is down, not a whole lot of English speaking going on. So I am kind of glad that I got here last, and so I was able to build my teeny tiny Italian vocabulary at least a little bit, so I can at least try to express what I need. And then I have about a 1% chance of understanding what they're saying, but with hand gestures and body language, and little teeny tight little just inserts of English, it's still easy to just kind of, we're all humans, even though we speak different languages. We can still communicate with each other and express our wants and feelings and needs to each other, which is something that's so, I'll pick up some words and less with me. Alright, so we have officially made it into the castle. They have kitty cats running around. I tried to call him up to me, but unfortunately he just ran away. Hopefully we can get some really cool... Oh, let's get inside. Hopefully we can get some really cool footage and some really nice videos. Like I said, I am an absolute stan for castles. They're so cool. So just a quick point that I wanted to make about all these pots and pieces of art. These are all from roughly 400 BC. Yeah, these are all roughly 2,500-year-old pieces. Absolutely amazing. I just wanted to give you some context before we got into actually looking at them. So I am so glad that I decided to pop in here. It is full of cool history and all sorts of stuff. This place is, I wish I could have maybe explored more of the castle a little bit, but I mean, they had art exhibits set up instead. And I'm so down for that. We saw like the actual, like, so, you know, in like the Hercules, the animated like movie from when we were kids, they have the ladies who are the muses, I think is what they were, singing and popping off of the pottery. We got to see the actual pottery, like the actual like pottery that was made in like 400 BC, that depicts Hercules and all his 9 labors and all sorts of other just immaculately painted pieces of pottery. That was something I definitely did not expect, and that was a great surprise. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. This is the kind of thing that I just love. That was so cool. I'm so glad I came in here. So I guess I'm just in an unfortunate area of Bari. It is a lot harder to find lunch than I thought it would be. I've been walking around looking for lunch for about an hour and a half, trying to just see they're either not open or they're not open until the evening. Oh well. Well, that just means I'm going to be hungrier and the food will taste even better, right? But I wanted to tune in because I at least found this cool. I'll have to go check out this museum or castle or something. It's kind of far away. And unfortunately, I'm not going to head that way right now, but maybe later tonight I'm going to come. I might as well just go. It's right here. I'm going to go ahead and see what that is, I guess. So I still have no idea what this place is, but they have a COVID, it looks like some sort of fair or something inside. They've got like stalls, there's like a beer place in there, all sorts of stuff. And there's also a little white sign that says COVID-19 Vaccination Center. So that place is everything. I don't have a clue what it is, but it is really cool looking, that's for sure. Well, that just makes it easier for me back on my quest for some food. And I want seafood. I want seafood. So after an amazing late lunch here at Kimibit, C-I-M. Holy cow, was it good. I'll put some pictures of it. It was pasta, seafood pasta, and then some sort of beef with ham and cheese stuffed inside of it. Holy goodness, it was good. And then topped it off with an espresso, and I am ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna head back to the hostel and probably watch some Marvel movies or something, because it's kind of wet and cold, and I am full and kind of sleepy now. But then we'll pick up a little bit later, maybe later tonight, once some Christmas lights turn on and stuff, so we can see some more sights. I just took an amazing, much-needed nap from today, or just from the journey. So I'm still not 100% sure about my ferry situation. It seems like it's okay, but then I got an email saying that it's not okay. The people I talked to at the port said it was okay, so I don't really know. But I'm gonna pack everything up tonight, assume and plan and prepare for getting on the boat. I unfortunately had to cancel everything in Athens and in Patras, well, everything in Greece, just to make sure, just in case I can't get on the boat. I'm totally down to stay in Bari for another couple days. I don't know how difficult it would be to get to get a room. I don't imagine it'd be hard. They have plenty of open bed spaces. But there's a chance I may spend a couple more days in Bari, because I think with like the QR code and all that junk, I may have to wait for about 48 hours in the future, because I have to fill out this locator form within 48 hours, or before 48 hours of getting onto the boat. But hopefully that we can just kind of skip and bypass all that stuff, and since, hopefully it'll all work out, and hopefully I can just leave. Hopefully I can leave tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, hopefully Tuesday. But it'll all work out. I'm super excited to get to Athens. Super excited to be in a place for more than one night. Travel days are so exhausting. They're a lot of fun. You get to see, a lot more of the country, but they're so exhausting. I'll probably just do some sort of very simple street food kind of dinner tonight. I don't even know if it's Sunday. I don't even know if anything's open, but I'm definitely gonna just do something small, quick, easy, and start packing everything up. And I'll probably see you around the packing up period. So originally I was planning on heading to just this fried chicken kind of fast food place. They have their own versions of fast food, obviously. However, when I was walking down, I passed this little pizzeria, and I saw what people were eating outside. I was just like, I gotta check that out instead. So I got this delectable pretzel sandwich and a hot dog wrapped up in a pretzel. But yeah, this is gonna be what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Super just easy. I'm back at the hotel. It was, I don't know, 2 minutes down the road, and I didn't want to walk the 12 minutes to go get the fast food. And so I just popped in there and brought this back instead. But yeah, I'm all packed up. Hopefully my boat is gonna be there, and hopefully I can get on it, and it'll just be super easy, smooth sailing, and I can just hop on, we can go and rock and roll. However, I've got it planned out where I'll come back here and stay here tonight, another 2 nights or another night or something, if I can't. But yeah, it shouldn't be, I'm probably not gonna do anything else tonight. Bari's been a great time. I'm super glad that I decided to come here and stay here. The food has been great, the people have been nice, but I'm hungry and I'm tired, and so I think that's all, and I'll see you tomorrow. It is an absolute beautiful morning here in Bari. We got it's like 55 degrees. It's gonna get up to like 60 degrees today. I'm dressed way too warm, but this is the stuff. This is the jacket that would not fit in my luggage. So it's the jacket I'm gonna wear today. But we're gonna go to the port and see if I can, if my boat is still available. However, the owners at the olive tree, I imagine that's loud. The owners at the olive tree have allowed me to stay, or allowed me to leave all my stuff here, so I don't have to lug it all the way to the port just to get denied. And my boat doesn't leave until 7:30 tonight anyway, and so that's super nice of them. They let me check out for no extra cost. I can hold on to my key and come back if I need to. And I'll definitely be staying here again for another night or two in case my boat is canceled. That'd be rather unfortunate. I just finished filling out my paperwork, and I'm going to head to, I'm gonna go get the day started with a bunch of caffeine. Yeah, I'm excited. So here's to another great travel day. Well, just went to the booking office, and it turns out that the strike in Greece is still very much going on. So that means I will in fact be staying in Bari for at least another day. Hopefully this won't mess up my passenger locator form. I'm gonna, I guess, fill out another one. I don't know if it'll work, but this way I'll have my old one, which was done properly 48 hours before it set sail, but then I'll also have the new one that won't be done properly because it was not done 48 hours before. Hey, but not a big deal. I have very much enjoyed Bari so far, so I genuinely have no qualms with staying an extra day. And honestly, an additional rest day, that's pretty awesome. I'll probably be very lazy again today. I've kind of seen all the main points of Bari already. That being said, I'm going to continue to, once I get back and get resettled and rebooked in, re-checked in, I'm going to set out and go wander the town, try to find some food, and share that experience with you. Because food in Bari is amazing, especially the seafood, because literally we're on the Adriatic Sea, and some of it, like, I guess, Gulf seafood is fresh-ish, but there's all sorts of unpleasant activities going on in the Gulf that kind of, it's not gonna make it bad or nothing, but there's just something about your seafood not swimming and eating oil balls. But it be what it be, and it'll all work out, and we'll probably pick up here in a little while once we find some food. A little croissant and cappuccino action will make anyone feel like $1 million. And I don't know if I've said this yet, but just a word of advice or tip: if you ever go to Italy, if you ever come to Italy, you order at the bar, you order at the counter like regular. Always just take it and eat, drink right there on the counter. So you just stand, they'll give it to you right there on the counter, you just stand there, crowd the counter, eat and drink right there on it. That is like the, that's like the culture of it. That's the normal thing to do. Either you sit there at the counter, or stand there at the counter, stand there at the counter and eat and drink. Take your time, and there's no rush or nothing. The first time a couple did it, I was like, oh man, I gotta get out of everybody's way, let me eat real quick. No, don't do that. Just sit there, chill, enjoy it. Or you can take it away, which they'll put in like a to-go cup, to-go bag for you, and you can just walk off with it. Or you can sit down, and there's usually like a small surcharge for sitting down, eating inside, or sitting at a table, taking at the table. So always just take your coffee, croissant, whatever, your pastry, whatever it is. Just take it there at the bar, stand there, chit-chat with the person, whether they know English or not, and it can be a lot of fun to try and pick up a little bits of new Italian, and usually they kind of want to pick up a couple of new words of English, and so it's usually a fun little experience. So definitely take your food at the bar, stand there, and enjoy it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not something we do in the States at all. So it's a little dark, but Bari is an absolute and amazing experience that everyone needs to experience. Everyone needs to go check out Bari. Super nice, super quaint, super old with a blend of modern. Definitely check it out. But other than that, I'll see you tomorrow.